Why?
Because of HIPAA violations.
HIPAA?
Pardon?
What's HIPAA?
It's a privacy act. You just can't come and fill people with medical
Private property, got to ask you to go.
This is private property?
Yeah.
The township doesn't own this?
What can I do to help?
Nothing. I didn't ask for your help.
Anything to do with that?
But you're filming it.
Now I am. Yeah, you're
So-
right.
Yeah, so I need you to leave. All right?
For what,
because,
though?
A, you have patients here, and it's against HIPAA.
What's going on, guys? This video comes to us from New Jersey's own Joe Kyser. Joe Kyser is one of the first persons I met when I started doing YouTube, and we started collaborating together. This is a video me and Joe did that's on Joe's channel, in which I went to Philadelphia, and I went there on Memorial Day weekend 2020 just to tell everybody that they are essential. This was a time when the bird flu just started and government was deciding who was essential and who wasn't essential. So I went on the road from Montana to Connecticut to Delaware to challenge anybody to tell me that this certain person is not essential and this other one is. Now, this video we're about to watch with Joe Kyser is about the HIPAA laws, the Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act. Now, I've showed a multitude of times on what these officers actually know in regards to the law. Whether it be reasonable suspicion, probable cause, stop an ID state, non-stop an ID state. Now I'm going to show you from Chicago to New Jersey how pathetic their knowledge is on the most basic laws. From firefighters to paramedics to cops, it'll definitely have you thinking twice the next time an officer tells you something. Cue the music. Disorder, product, news, disorderly, product, news, disorderly, product, news, DPN'S.
So I was uptown at the pharmacy and I saw that we had a testing center here in town, and I thought it would be a great opportunity to document this. This is something that I do. A lot of the videos that I take don't make it to YouTube. Today, the Paulsboro Police made a YouTube video for me. That's right, they absolutely did. So you could see here where I'm coming down around the corner. I'm walking into, it's the Paulsboro public parking lot, which is taxpayer owned. I knew I was fine. I knew I'm allowed to be there. And you'll see right around the corner they have the testing center. Now I think the testing center could possibly be on the Cam Care's property. That's who's giving the testing. You know, maybe not. I don't know. But I wasn't over there on their property. You could see the whole time I'm over here in the public parking lot. So they bring up HIPAA violations and how I'm responsible for it, and they need me to leave, and they ended up calling the cops. Just note how far back I am and the fact that you can't identify anything besides the fact that it's a testing center.
Why?
Because of HIPAA violations.
HIPAA?
Pardon?
What's HIPAA?
It's a privacy act. You just can't come and fill people with medical facilities.
It's an act that I have to pertain to, that it pertains to me?
No, to anybody that's here and have their privacy.
Now, I already knew this because law is common sense, but can a non-medical person violate HIPAA? No, it is not a HIPAA violation. Yes, HIPAA applies only to healthcare providers. However, fiduciaries, trustees, owe a duty of confidentiality. You have to be a member of the medical profession to violate HIPAA. The fact that medical professionals don't know that is pathetic. The fact that firefighters don't know that is pathetic. The fact that paramedics don't know that is pathetic. The fact that police officers don't know that is pathetic. So think twice when an officer tells you what to do, because watch how certain they were that I was violating HIPAA laws one time. So watch to the end, because I had a case that happened just like this to me. And let's just say a high-ranking member of the Chicago Fire Department reached out to somebody in the mob-controlled neighborhood that I grew up in to get a message to me. And the message was apologetic, that these firefighters had no idea what they were talking about. And, well, we'll get to that at the end.
HIPAA law.
Yeah, and you're not supposed to be videotaping people at a medical.
They have right to privacy in public.
Well, this really isn't public. This is a private parking lot.
This is.
Yes,
This isn't the Paulsboro. Paulsboro doesn't own this parking lot.
they do, but it's private.
No. Paulsboro owns it. Then it's taxpayer.
But if it was a friend, like, you went to the police station.
Go to the police station then. There's not a problem here. I'm not the one with the problem. You have the problem.
I want to know why you're videotaping me.
Why do you wear Nike shoes? I mean, security, huh? This is interesting. What are we doing here? Camcare Health Corporation. Who are you guys with? Camcare?
Can I help you?
No. Who are you guys with? Camcare?
Yeah, but this is private property. Got to ask you to go.
This is private property?
Yeah.
The
Yeah, what
township
can I do
doesn't
to-
own this?
What can I do to help?
Nothing. I didn't ask for your help.
Well, we can't have folks videotape it because it's a violation of the patient's privacy.
I'm responsible for their privacy, or you're responsible?
You're responsible for violating their privacy. Yeah.
I'm violating their privacy?
By filming, yeah, without their
And
consent.
well, I'm in a public parking lot.
Okay. What do we got now?
Nah. 911
Yeah.
for a camera?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? Come on.
You're violating their privacy, sir. I'm sorry. I don't. You know.
Let me put these guys out their misery, these two, the doctor or healthcare employee and the security guard. This comes from my video. It comes from healthit.gov. .gov means it's put out by the government, who must follow HIPAA. The following entities must follow the Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act regulations. The law refers to these as covered entities: health plans, most healthcare providers, including doctors, clinics, hospitals, nursing homes, and pharmacies, health care clearing houses. How do these professionals not know that? You'll see in the video in the end, in which I get into this argument. I wasn't studying HIPAA. My job has nothing to do with HIPAA. Yet I'm able to run circles around 5, 6, 7 guys that want to have an argument with me all at once, whose jobs do pertain to HIPAA. Now, you think this officer would have actually looked up the law? It would have took him 10 seconds on Google instead of trusting the people in the gloves and smocks. But he doesn't. He gets out of his car and starts talking about HIPAA, which he knows nothing about, and makes a fool out of himself. But it doesn't stop there. This officer makes a fool out of himself time and time again at this stop.
Well,
All right, listen, you can't film here, okay? With HIPAA laws, and I'll put mine on so you feel
Whoa,
safe,
HIPAA laws.
Okay? You got
Can you
paid-
back up, please? Come
Listen.
on, I'm trying to back up from you. I don't have my mask on.
Here's the deal.
We could talk like 10 feet
We're gonna
apart
talk,
if we
and
need
I'm going to
to.
keep walking at you until you leave, because this is our property and you need to go. You
Am
got
I being
medical-
trespassed from the
You
public
have
property?
patients here.
I
right?
get that, and I wasn't anything to do with that.
But you're filming it.
Now I am. Yeah, you're
So-
right.
Yeah, so I need you to leave. All right?
For what,
because,
though?
Hey, you have patients here, and it's against HIPAA.
On
You
their
can't film it.
property.
You can't.
If
do
I
it.
bring patients here, can I tell them they're not allowed to
Listen,
film? Come on, you're being ridiculous.
You are.
It's absolutely ridiculous.
What are you doing right now?
I'm holding the video camera talking to you. What am I doing?
And what are you trying to achieve?
What are you trying to achieve by talking to me?
Because they don't want you here. They have patients.
I don't want them here.
Right?
How's that?
Well, it's not your town.
I'm a
Right?
patient.
The town allowed them. No, they obviously don't want you here. They don't want you as a patient. You're unwanted.
Okay,
so
now I'm not a patient.
if you want to film, you go out to the curb and you film.
Why
Not
the
in
curb?
parking lot.
What's wrong with the public
Because
property
the borough
here?
owns the parking lot. We don't want you in the parking lot.
So you're
can film from the
trespassing
curb.
me from the parking lot.
Trespassing you from the
Okay.
parking lot.
Okay.
Good word. Good.
Is that what it is? You're trespassing me? Am I not allowed back here or what?
You're not allowed to linger in our parking lot. No loitering. You can stand out at the curb.
Oh, how did this guy become a supervisor or whatever? Let's look up loitering in the state of New Jersey, because we always do our due diligence here on Disorderly Product News. The statute in New Jersey is NJ2C:33-2.1. Loitering. He doesn't know HIPAA. He doesn't know loitering. Loitering charges explained. In general, loitering refers to wandering, circling, prowling, or remaining in a public place with the intent to buy or sell a controlled dangerous substance. The behavior may occur on foot, on a bike, or even in an automobile. A public place can be a public highway, street, alley, sidewalk, park, or shopping area. A public place may also mean a private area that the public generally has access to, such as an amusement or theme park. Okay? Buffoon? This isn't even a patrol officer. This is a sergeant or somebody. This is somebody with a little bit of juice, and he has no idea. He's gone for 2 laws and got both of them 100% wrong. So remember that the next time you want to listen to a police officer and you think they know what they're talking about.
But not in the parking lot. How about that?
Am I allowed to park here if I come here?
Do you have a car? Go get it. Park it.
Yeah, absolutely. So I can come here with my
You
car
can't park
there.
overnight, though. We got laws against it.
But I can't
Listen,
stand
put
here.
your camera away. You're not achieving
I can
anything.
park here, but I can't
Listen,
stand here.
Right.
You're being ridiculous.
You're interfering with their
You're
business.
being Mr. Ridiculous
I
right now.
am Mr. Ridiculous.
You
today.
are. Oh, that's great,
With everything
buddy.
going on, keep your phone.
With
going.
everything going on,
Listen.
why are you bothering me?
Why are you bothering them?
I wasn't bothering them.
You are. They called us out
I wasn't
here.
until they called you, Mr. Ridiculous.
No, I got your Mr. Ridiculous.
Mr. Ridiculous.
Go ahead and walk.
Well, you don't like me calling you Mr. Ridiculous?
Call me what you want.
Yeah, you don't like it, do you?
I like everything.
What's your problem, dude?
No, they don't want you here. That's
I
my
don't
problem.
care if they don't want me here.
I
How's
don't
that?
want you here. This is
Now,
our
you don't want
parking
me
lot.
here?
The borough owns this parking lot. If
Who
I
owns
tell
the
you to
parking
leave,
lot?
The borough owns this parking lot right here. Yes, sir.
The taxpayers own it, buddy.
Do you pay taxes?
Absolutely, 100%.
Great. So you're a grown man too, right?
Yeah. What's that mean?
Take a walk.
What's that mean? I'm a
Take
grown
a
man
walk.
too. What's that mean?
Same thing you
Is that
said.
an insult? What's it
What do you
mean?
What do you want it to be?
Tell me, what's it mean?
What do you want it to be?
A YouTube video. You guys know what the deal is. Look, here's what I was doing. I was out there at the curb like he said. I don't even need to explain this to
But they
you.
asked you to leave.
He engaged me, came up to me. What are you doing? You're not allowed to videotape, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
So now it became
listen,
this. This is
listen.
what it is, dude.
Listen.
I don't need to listen to you.
All right,
I'm done.
If you keep
Done.
yelling,
Goodbye.
You're,
You're dismissed.
You're gonna be. Yeah, I got it.
You're dismissed. See ya. Have a good day.
Stop saying we own it. I own it. It's a public parking lot. You do not own it. The city owns it. The borough owns it. It's held in the public trust. It's owned by the taxpayers. It's owned by the public. You buffoon. You don't know HIPAA. You don't know loitering. Go back to jaywalking, figure that out, and then go up from there. But I'm going to tell you, it's not just New Jersey. It's Chicago as well that has no idea what they're talking about. So we just saw medical professionals, a nurse, whoever the other person was, a security guard, and 2 police officers had no idea what they're talking about. Let's see how many we can add on to that. Let's see how many more professions we can add on to who themselves, their job, HIPAA applies to them, but they have no idea. Let's see how many more occupations we can add on to this. 6 feet away, buddy. Don't come 6 feet near me.
Yeah, don't videotape me either.
Okay.
You have my permission.
Well, you're in public, unfortunately.
I'm a fire department member. You can't videotape me.
Yes, I can. There's no expectation of privacy in public.
That's a HIPAA violation.
No, I am not a medical personnel. HIPAA violations don't apply to me. Okay, so don't.
Violating HIPAA.
So I can't violate HIPAA. I'm not a medical personnel. You can violate HIPAA.
No, you're violating HIPAA. By videotape.
I'm a member of the media.
Huh?
I'm a member of the media.
Yeah, well, show your ID to the police. Otherwise, I'll have you arrested.
Stay 6 feet away, buddy. Come on. No. You know the quarantine. Stay 6 feet away. Come on.
You keep on.
Stay 6 feet away.
That's all I'm telling you. What I'm telling you is that they're treating him, so you can't record that.
I can't. We're in public. There's no expectation of privacy in public. Listen to me. It does not matter. There is no expectation of privacy in public.
Yes, but he's being treated.
It doesn't matter.
Yes,
It doesn't matter.
Yes,
Is your body camera on?
No, I don't have a body camera.
Excuse me? Baking powder Alvarez 12022? You don't have a body camera. Well, per your own department's policy and the federal DPN'S consent decree, you are required to turn that body camera on anytime you engage with the public. Now, your department's policy is policy, but the federal consent decree, well, that's a legal contract. So you skipped on out a roll call without a body camera? Oh, Houston, we definitely have a problem. You should have remained 6 feet back from me. Well, you want to stick your nose in other people's business? Well, Alvarez, welcome to DPN. There's no expectation of privacy in public.
Maybe disrespect the guy's privacy. Maybe
Yes, because they being medically
So you're saying maybe oh, so maybe respect it for medical purposes, but not law. I can record anything in public. There's no expectation of privacy in public. Maybe if you would have came up to me and said that to me and first me. No, okay, but no. He said, "Why don't you come over there and arrest him?" And that's when you guys came over by me.
No, I'm telling you that he's being treated, so you can't.
Okay, I have no desire to film him. I'm filming you guys. I have never put the camera on him.
Okay.
He's the one who said he didn't want to be filmed. The firefighter said he didn't want to be filmed.
For the dispatcher.
Okay, I never put my camera on him. The firefighter said he didn't want to be filmed. The firefighter said I was going to get arrested because he didn't have my permission. He's in public. There's no expectation of privacy in public. Public, private. Look up public. Look up private. They're two different words. They're actual antonyms. They mean the opposite of each other.
Okay.
So don't come out in public and be a firefighter and be a public servant and expect to be in privacy. Okay? Go work in the private sector if you want that to happen.
That's why he's going to come to the ambulance, okay?
Well, let him go to the ambulance. I have no desire from him. I don't film the public. I film the public servants. And I got my eye on this guy. He's the only one who's going to be on the camera from now on.
Good. I hope so.
Oh, you hope so? A minute ago, I was going to get arrested for it.
You will get arrested.
Okay.
When you take
Okay, arrest me. Arrest me. HIPAA violations don't apply to the citizen. You have no idea what you're talking about. You have no idea what you're talking about. You're in public. You have no idea what you're talking about.
Videotape a patient.
You're in public. Public. Do you understand the word public? Look it up when you get home. Google public and see what it says.
Sir, the medic is correct. The man has a right to HIPAA laws.
It has nothing to do with me. I am not a medical personnel. I'm not medical. This is the part I didn't understand when Frodo Baggins got involved. If the medic is correct and I'm doing something that's against the law, you're law enforcement, arrest me. Don't tell me to go talk to a lawyer. Arrest me. But none of that happened. You just medical personnel. No, I'm not medical personnel.
Well, consult an attorney and see if you're correct on that.
No, you're law enforcement. You're law enforcement. I haven't put my camera on him once. You keep on.
The entire time you've been filming here, he's been on camera.
No, he has not. How are you going to tell me what's on my camera? He's over there and hasn't been pointed once. You don't know what you're talking about. It's my camera.
If you were taking a picture of me, go out and video. You were taking a picture of me. He was in the front seat.
He was in there. I was standing there. You were right there. You were right there. Genius. You can watch it on. You can watch it on my channel. Trust me. They're gonna call you when you're on it. Trust me. They'll call you. They'll call you. They'll call you when you're on it. You're a public official. Go get a job in the private sector. Go get a job in the private sector. Stop sucking off the taxpayers' tit. Stop taking taxpayers' money if you want to be private. Now nobody cares about the HIPAA law. That's all they were talking about was the HIPAA law and how I was going to get arrested and how I needed to talk to a lawyer. Nobody cares about the HIPAA law. Know what people care about? Putting on your body camera. Who was your supervisor in roll call that let you walk out of there without a body camera on? Put a mask on your face and don't you dare come up to me without a body camera on, because I will roll you underneath the COPA office. You're a clown. You're a clown. I'll run circles around you like I did in that parking lot, and I didn't look up the HIPAA law. This is stuff they should know for their jobs, for what they do for a living. I didn't go walk there looking up the HIPAA law. It's just common sense. This moron doesn't have a mask on, doesn't have a body camera on, but he can't stop talking. Shut up, because now you made a fool of yourself. You made a fool of yourself because you were wrong the whole time. Shut up and stop thinking for yourself. Every time you have a thought, I want you to get on the radio and call the desk sergeant to figure out if what you're saying is correct or not, because you're just a buffoon. So there you go, guys. We're at 5, 6, 7 different laws that they were all wrong about. You can't film firefighters. The HIPAA law. 5, 6 different people were wrong from New Jersey to Chicago. Loitering laws. They were wrong in New Jersey. They don't know what they're talking about. Stop believing police officers. Videos like this have come out, and this is why it's no longer officer safety being prevalent in judiciary matters and legislative matters. That's why it's now the citizens that are coming back around and gaining the judicial decisions and the legislative decisions. Qualified immunity made it all the way to the Supreme Court. Qualified immunity was in a bill and got tossed out in Illinois in the 11th hour, but there's no longer a bail system by 2025. No cash bail system, no cash bond system in Illinois, the first state. Every police officer is going to have a body camera by 2025. They're losing. They're losing. And it's videos like this that is showing why they're losing. The federal consent decree says he has to have his body camera on. How the hell did he skip out of roll call with no body camera on? And he's still smiling and saying buffoonery statements and being completely wrong on camera. Just a joke. Just a joke. Just the worst of the worst. The bottom of the barrel is what they're scraping up to get police officers. Anyways, my name's Disorderly Product News, wishing you and yours a safe and happy work week. I am the Concrete Constitutionalist, the Concrete Johnny Cochran, and I will keep running circles around these people. Good night.